Hot tub first dates, sexy gym sessions, and bonding over pooping outside of a club. It can only be one show. Hi everyone, I'm Philip and this is Love Island, the morning after. We're back by the fire pit. Ooh, magical. To talk all the gossip from the last couple of nights of Love Island. Lots to unravel. First off, we need to talk about how quickly some of these islanders fall for each other. No judgment because I moved in with my husband after 2 months, so... However, they've been in the house for 3 days and already they're like, yeah, we're gonna be together forever and I can see this going long term. I'm like, can you? Because it's been 3 days, so rein in a bit. We have our first official dates of the season, a hot tub date, because nothing says sexier first date than a hot tub. Our new girls, Rachel and Kirsten, picked Carrington and Jeremiah. Straight away, you can see the sexual tension. There's definitely a chemistry between Kirsten and Carrington. One of my favorite lines of this season so far is when Carrington describes Kirsten. He's talking about how pretty and attractive she is, and he's like, yeah, she reminds me of like a girl who works on a Dubai private jet or something. You're like, thanks. Such a weird compliment. Like, I get what he's saying, but such a weird compliment. What was interesting is the reaction that the girls had when the new girls came back into the house. Mackenzie straight away putting her claws into Connor, being like, you know, we're together long term, like we're together guys, we're together. She couldn't have said it any more times. And it was weird, I didn't expect that of Mackenzie. I thought Connor was gonna be the one who was gonna be a little bit more into Mackenzie, but it was an interesting dynamic. She got really upset about it because she said she was joking, but there's always truth in jest. I want to talk about my two favorite couples now, and the two couples that I think have the potential to go long term, so long as no one screws it up. First off, Sally and Johnny, very cute. Sally's talked a lot about how Johnny isn't usually the type of guy she goes for, and I think what I've learned from past seasons of Love Island is when they pick someone they wouldn't usually pick on the outside world, that's the relationships that seem to go far. So I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. The next couple is Moira and James, who truthfully had the weirdest bonding moment of any Love Island season I've ever watched. The Islanders had a challenge, and in this challenge it was boys versus girls, and statements came down that they had to guess which Islander it corresponded to. A statement came out of one of the Islanders who pooped outside of a club because they couldn't wait to get in the club. It turns out to be Moira. And everyone's like, what, Moira? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that of her. She's maybe a little dark horse. But then James and Moira were chatting about it afterwards, and the weirdest part was James going, so you know what happened with you outside of a club? That's happened with me too. You're like, how is this happening? And the interesting part is Moira's like, yeah, we're bonding. Guys, you're bonding over the fact that you both pooped outside of a club. It's not gonna make some kind of wonderful love story to tell at a wedding. We have this season's very first love triangle. Trey is a popular boy. We learned earlier in the episode that Justine likes Trey. Team Justine all the way. But in a game of Truth or Dare, Caitlin was asked which Islander would you like to be with, who you're not paired up with, and she said Trey. Cue the daggers from Justine if looks could kill. So now we have the situation of Team Justine or Team Caitlin. And sorry Caitlin, I am Team Justine. I love how she's just a straight shooter, tells it how it is, she's funny, sarcastic, so yeah, Team Justine. With a recoupling looming, Trey has a decision to make. I really hope he picks Justine because I want her to stay on the island. What I will say is Trey has the potential to be trouble. I think he's a little bit of a player, and when it comes down to Castro Moore and Wandering Eyes, I don't think Trey can be trusted, so I'm torn because I want him to pick Justine so she stays, but I don't want Justine to get hurt. Hopefully he's just a good boy, keeps it in his pants, treats Justine well. We'll see what happens on the next episode. What's interesting about this season of Love Island is they all seem to have coupled up really quickly. They've all just kind of decided to be with each other and are spending most of their time in their couples. as a viewer, I'm like, yawn. There's a lot of surface niceness between everyone. It's all like, we're the best of friends. If anything I've learned from past seasons of Love Island, this isn't gonna last, and I hope it doesn't, because we don't watch Love Island for everyone just to couple up straight away. It's all about the will they, won't they. There needs to be a little bit of drama, and I'm hoping that comes with the recoupling and the two new guys that are coming in. That will hopefully stir things up a little bit. That's all from me today. I'll be back with more drama in a few days' time. Be sure to check me out on YouTube and Instagram. Have a good one, guys.